you've been watching the animation community, you would notice quite a few retail stories. I have never worked in retail, so I thought I'd come at this from another perspective. Why? Because I'm awesome, of course. Yes, stories working at a retail store brings you all sorts of people and thus interesting interactions, but just as much awkward / annoying / interesting things happen as a customer. Exhibit A, cashiers. Cashiers are usually very forgettable, if everything goes how it's supposed to. I'm supposed to go to a cashier, they ring up my junk, I pay with cash, I leave. Sadly, as we all know, that doesn't always work out, especially when you're paying with a card. That moment when you swipe your card and in those few long seconds, you're dying from anxiety thinking, don't decline, because that is the most embarrassing thing ever. The monitor goes, the cashier looks at you as if you were some disgusting creature, and the customer behind you shakes their head in disappointment. And if it happens a second time in a row, well... Kids, if you don't know it yet, you will. Paying with cash is definitely the simpler option. Sure, there'd be that time where you forgot something, so you have to run back and get it, or that moment where you're a few cents short, but the cashier still lets you go. Or your mom makes you go to the store with a bag of coins, and while the cashier reluctantly counts the coins, you have to pretend not to feel the burning eyes of every customer behind you. That happened several times. No wonder most cashiers are miserable. I mean, sure, you get the occasional nice one that gives you a smile and polite conversation, but most of them have a look that defines miserable and says, I'm only here so I can have enough money to buy overpriced sneakers that I already have in a different color. Then you have the rude ones that practically throw the change in your face and say, next! You got the overly talkative ones that will stay yammering long after your stuff has been scanned. Lastly, you got the non-existent cashier. Yep, I said it, because no lines are open. How do you have 18 aisles but only 3 people are working?
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Let's move on. Customers. As with every other time you go outside, you see a lot of interesting people. And they're fun to look at in passing, but you never mean to interact with these guys. In fact, their only purpose is to not make the world feel like an apocalypse. Spoken like a true introvert. So when a situation comes up where you have to interact with another customer, it's particularly annoying. So you found a line at a register with only one person. Congratulations, you'll be out of there in no time. Except the customer in front of you is a grandma with a coupon book and a problem. So now you have to stand there for like 30 minutes waiting for their problem to be resolved. You would change lines, but now every other line is full, and this is your only option. You can't shout at her, I mean, that's someone's grandma. All you can do is stand there and wait. Wait. Yeah, wait. You stand there and you wait. Hope you don't got ice cream, cause that's gonna melt. Cause grandma gonna take her time. Grandma gonna take her sweet time. Hope your legs are strong. Oh, and that's not all. You have your loud on the phone customers, your I'm going to talk to you even though you clearly don't want to talk to me customers, your cringy PDA customers, your equally cringy I'm going to shout at my kid in public customers, your I'm going to stare at only you customers, and your I'm going to stare at only you customers, but I'm a baby. I can't get mad at you. Oh, silly me. I forgot to mention the I'm going to rob the store at gunpoint customers.
Alright, put the money in the bag! Put it in!
Nah, just kidding, that never happened. Would they even be considered customers if they're robbing the store? I don't think so, but anyway, we're out of time. There's more, but we'll have to save that for a part 2, so next time, guys. Next time? Next time? Oh, you mean April next year? No, Sonny, I'm done. I won't stand for this. Unsubscribe!